Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out a really cool indie game called Cursemark. If you love action, dark fantasy, and building absolutely crazy spell combos, stick around because this one got some serious potential. Alright, so Cursemark is an action exploration roguelite made by a small indie studio called Roguelite Games. You play through this creepy, cursed world known as the Unknown Lands. Each run throws you into a new area filled with monsters, secrets, and loot. And every time you go back in, you will find new runes, spells, and items that let you experiment with fresh builds. And you know what? The demo is out right now on Steam. It is totally free to try, so if what you see looks fun, give it a shot. Honestly, for a demo, it is already pretty solid. When I first jumped in, I was immediately hooked by the atmosphere. It is dark, moody, and full of that gothic fantasy vibe. There are ancient ruins, strange biomes, eerie fogs, and hidden corners everywhere. The art style looks handcrafted, like someone carefully built every room to tell a story, and the soundtrack matches that tone perfectly, haunting music, crunchy combat sounds, and ambient noises that make the world feel alive and cursed at the same time. The combat feels solid too. You dodge, you attack, you unleash spells, and you feel the impact. But what really sets it apart is the rune system. When you slot in different runes into your spell, they morph into something new and unexpected. It actually reminds me of Path of Exile support jump system, where adding a jump completely changed how a skill behaves. Faster cast, extra projectiles, explosion, and much more. You name it. In Cursemark, that same creativity applies. Mix the right runes and artifacts together, and you can create builds that feels totally unique each run. So here's what makes Cursemark special. It got that dynamic combat and deep spell crafting. Every battle challenges you to craft and customize your abilities mid-run. You can combine artifacts, runes, and talismans to create wild combos that change how you play. Maybe one build focuses on chain lightning across rooms, while another creates fire novas on impact. The possibilities are huge, and that's what keeps it exciting. And then there is the world. It is not just narrow corridors, there are branching paths, secret rooms, shortcuts, and hidden treasure spots everywhere. Exploring actually feels rewarding. The levels are handcrafted, not random, so it feels like every area has purpose and personality. Sometimes you will stumble upon an optional boss or a hidden upgrade, and that discovery feeling hit just right. The game also has a nice progression loop. Each run you find new spells, wards, and ultimates that you can unlock or upgrade later. There are dozens of them, and the fun part is experimenting, mixing things to see what combos stick. That's what gives the game replay value. Even though you die a lot, you are constantly improving, unlocking new tools, and tweaking build. Long-term replayability will depend on how much the developer adds with future updates and balance tweaks. But what's already here is really promising. Now let's be real, nothing's perfect. Since Cursemark is still in demo, there are a few rough edges. You might notice some repetition, a few missing tooltips, some buggy rooms or paths, and not all spells are in yet. There is also no proper tutorial, so you will figure things out by trial and error. The combat can feel a bit stiff at first, especially when you are learning timing and builds. And yeah, you will die a lot early on. But that's the part of the loop. Every death teaches you something new, and that's what roguelites are all about. And sure, since it is an indie title, it is not polished to AAA standard. Expect the occasional bug or balance issue, but honestly, that's fine for where it's at. When the gameplay clicks though, it really clicks. You start learning attack patterns, your build starts working, and suddenly you are blasting through enemies, chaining spells, and melting bosses. That moment when your build comes together, that's when the Cursemark feels awesome. If you are into games like Hades, Blasphemous, Diablo, or even Vampire Survivors, and you love mixing builds, chasing loot, and fighting tough enemies, Cursemark is definitely worth your time. It nails that dark fantasy vibe while letting you be super creative with builds. It is challenging, it is addictive, and it is one of those just one more run kind of game. Overall, Cursemark shows a ton of promise. Its build system and exploration are the biggest highlights, and even in its early stage, it is already fun and rewarding. It might not be perfect yet, but it is definitely worth trying the demo and keeping it on your wishlist. Personally, I am really excited to see what the full version brings. Alright, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more game deep dive. If you want me to make a build guide or spell combo video when Cursemark fully released, drop a comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming and keep crafting those insane builds.